Hello. I promised I'd be back, didn't I? Here I am then. Okay, today is day one of the Summerween Craft Along, hosted by Crafty by Tony and Bellaboo Creations. Okay, now I said I was going to work on camera, didn't I? And then I forgot, and I started doing things. So you're joining me 3/4 of the way in. So this is the back of the tag for today. I did some stamping with one of the stamps that I found yesterday, the surprise. And I've put some grip paste on, and I've allowed that to dry. Excuse dirty fingers. I've been working. So that's the back, and on the front I've put more grip paste, more stamping of birds, and I found these little odd pieces to stick on to reference the mail part of the prompt. Oh yeah, the prompt is script and midnight mail. Okay, so that's to fit in with the mail theme. And also to fit in with that, I've written, I don't know if you can see it, I've written psychopomps on there. I'll explain in a minute. Made a teeny little tag, and I found some jump rings, and I've had them for, where are you? I had some jump rings, and I thought, I haven't used these, should I throw them away? And I thought, no, they can just be little dangles on little things. So that's that. This is a tuck spot right here, in which I am going to put this piece of paper. This is another one of the stamps that I found yesterday. Isn't that brilliant? All these Gothic buildings. And then I copied out a poem by Christina Rossetti, and it's called A Castle Builder's World. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to read my own handwriting, but I shall try. Unripe harvest, there doth none to keep it, there hath none to keep it, from that minty gusty place, unripe vineyard, there hath no one to keep it. In unprofitable space, living men and women are not found there, only made in flocks and shoals, flesh and, oh my gosh, flesh and, no, I don't know what I've written there. Hazy, I can't read it. Hazy marks. Oh gosh, isn't that awful? But anyway, ever wavering orbs and poles, flesh and bloodless vapid masks about there. Shades of bodies without souls. Do you know what? My handwriting's so bad. I mean, I'm so tempted to just stop this video, excuse me, and just read the poem again myself, and then read it from from the book. But no. But basically, if you would like to go and read A Castle Builder's World by Christina Rossetti for yourself, please do, because this is awful. Well, it's my fault. I haven't got glasses on. I didn't have glasses on when I wrote this. And my pen, I think I've ruined the nib on my pen. And it won't, it just goes when you try and write with it. Over the paper. It sounds so scratchy and and distorted. So I think it's time to get a new nib. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like having to spend money on nibs. But anyway, so yes, please go and read this poem because it's fantastic. I don't know what she was referencing, but you could apply it to modern day because she's talking about people who just put an outward vision to the world. All they want to do is own castles and show off, and how it makes them shallow. Their faces are masks. And I mean, you've only got to look at TikTok to see that, haven't you? So yeah, shades of bodies without souls. I'm sure there's a great literary comment on this poem for you to read. Don't listen to me. Go and find out for yourself. But yes, that is what I wrote. Okay, and of course these little things reference the castles that these soulless people cover. Okay, and I distressed the paper, obviously. So that is going to go in there like so, into the little pockets. But I haven't finished. I am going to take you along with me, you poor souls, and just finish this off. Okay, so I've got a little pile of little itsy bitsy pieces here, and one of my really fine marker pens. This is a 0.05. Right, yeah, so I was thinking I made this little what are they called, roll of paper, otherwise known as a scroll to those with a brain cell. I made this little scroll this morning, and I wound it around with a little bit of whatever I found in my... It came off of this piece of cloth, so I just wrapped it round there to hold it all closed. Now I think I want to put this up the top here, and I don't know whether to use glue, good old dependable glue, or whether to just have a bit of what's it, double-sided tape on there. I think, considering my state of mind, I shall go with the double-sided tape. Hang on, let me just grab it. I've been having a bit of a morning, actually. I mean, I'm worse today than I usually am because we had a little loss this morning from one of our animals, and I'm really quite sad about it. Although she was very old. But you never want them to die, do you? And so I'm a bit sad. And a bit... I don't know. I don't know how to express feelings publicly. I'm not used to expressing feelings. I'm a private person. But I'm very sad that she's gone. She was a good old bird. She was. Laid us lots of eggs, and she was a rescue as well. She was a rescue hen. So at least she had a few years with us, being happy, running around. Bless her little cotton socks. Right, let's move on to, I don't know, other things. Right, I had this little bit of card left over from making this tag, which pops in there, and I'm just going to stick it on this corner because I can, and because it's Tim Holtz, and I'm using up every piece of Tim Holtz that I have, because I think I should use it. if it's all going to end, let it end. Let it go out with a bang. That's what I say. Right, that's that. This is exciting for you, isn't it? Oh, and I found this. I had this tiny little piece left. I'm going to stick that on as well, because I'm not going to waste even the tiniest piece. Let's shove that on there like that. What can I stick on that? It needs something on the top of it. What can I do? Do I have any other tinier? I've got a tiny piece. No, that's not going to work. No, I thought I'd kept back a piece of stuff to stick on there. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. I'm really sorry. Another rubbish video for you. But I am trying. I mean, I just forgot that I was supposed to be making things on camera. And actually, I think that's quite lucky for you, really. Yes. Right, okay. So that is going to go on there like that. I'm going to stick something else on the top of it. Hang on. Unravel all these. Ooh. That's some nice long ends of things. Right, what have I got here? I'm going to unravel a piece of string because it's too thick to use on its own. And I think I'm just going to stick that on there. Oh, it stuck to my finger instead. Okay. Yeah, it's been a busy day and a bit a sad day, and it is extremely hot out there. My cat came in not knowing what to do with himself, which is unlike him because usually he knows exactly what he's supposed to be doing. Laid down in the cool of the living room in front of the thing we've got on, the cooler that we've got turned on, and he laid there for a little while, cooled himself down, and then decided to go out and see what else he could catch, because he's a fierce mouser, my cat. Many a mouse is brought into the house, especially for me, both living and unliving. Bless him. But he's very good at his job. He's very pleased with himself. Right, now what did I put? Where did I put my... Oh, I can't find anything. Oh, here's my letter. Don't know what way. I think I'll put it in this way so you can see where I've written. Let's see, let's get that in there. Ugh. Everything's a bit of a squeeze. There. I should really put a number 1 on there, shouldn't I? I think perhaps I should, shall I tilt you up a little bit? That would have been better, wouldn't it, from the start? So, I will have to put a number 1 on there, I think, so I know what day it is. But I found some dies yesterday, some die cutters, and I found a Gothic alphabet with numbers, so I need to drag my big shot out and yeah, die cut some numbers, and then perhaps I'll stick them on the back. Oh, I never told you about the Psychopomps, did I? Well, that's just one of the things for this is Midnight Mail. I used birds because there's a bird, isn't there, that's traditionally known as a Psychopomp. I can't remember what species of bird that is, so I've just used the stamps that I had. I mean, it could be crows anyway, couldn't it? Because they're quite naughty. All crows I know have been quite naughty. But anyway, yeah, so they represent the Psychopomps. They're bringing a message, or the precursor of a message, and I thought that fitted in really well with the Midnight Mail prompt. Oh, this is going well, isn't it? Right, let's put you all out of your misery. And I was going to tie this like so, that way, but I decided to tie it the other way around, because when I put it in the box, because I'm going to put it in the box, this will be sticking out the top. This black fabric that I'm using to tie on here is a piece of cheap black ribbon that I have on a roll. It rips really well. It's a very good ripper. Oh, look at that. How beautiful is that? Hey, look. How wonderful. There we go. Look at me go. So, here we are. This is the first tag of Summerween Craft Along completed. Apart from a number, I will add a die cut number to it. And please go and look at Christina Rossetti's poem, A Castle Builder's World, because it's pretty fabulous. I really love Christina Rossetti's poems. I mean, she's got a way about her, you know, and everybody always talks about, oh, male poets. Well, I like her. Always have done. I like male poets and male poets as well, but I like Christina Rossetti. There. So now it's ready to go into the box. Or let me see. Hang on. Oh, look. As if by magic, she learns how to zoom out. Okie dokie. And here's my box. I finished off the crypt or sarcophagi. I put some green colour to give it a mossy look, and then I stuck some of this real moss on the sides, and I don't know if you can see, there, R.I.P. and it has the tendril growing over it, and I found a little bat which I stuck on after giving some grip paste, and I found this really silly dancing skeleton, and I thought, oh, why not? I think he needs a little bit of toning down. He's a little bit too bright, so I should do that as soon as I can find something that will give a translucent tint to the plastic, because I think everything water-based is just going to fall off of this guy. So yeah, so there's the little sarcophagus. Oh, bear with me, folks. Okay, so this is day one. Many thanks to Belle and Tony for this short and I think very sweet craft along that they've arranged for us to do, because I think you need something to keep you going, don't you? When it gets hot, all the things that you normally do you can't, so what better way to spend a few days than making stuff for Halloween? Okay, thanks so much for bothering to come back and watch this, if you have. If not, oh well. I do beg your pardon for being so bad at it, and I will try and make another video, short one like this, tomorrow. Okay, thanks very much. I'll see you soon. Bye.